Hey guys, this is Jean Claude, and today's deck opening is going to be for Keith Philliben. Wish him luck. Yesterday's deck for Noah Smith had some fun Sanctum tricks it could do. What will today's deck have in store for us? We're about to find out. Orange Archon. First house is going to be Untamed. Second house, Sanctum. Third house is Logos. Plus patron, the tide breaker of noise. And whoa, look at all these bubbles in this Archon, and the fact that it has tide breaker in it. For those of you that don't know, they did announce at the, I guess, online Gen Con live stream that Dark Tidings is going to be the very next set coming out. So I kind of like that it's tide breaker, and it looks like it could be underwater. Very cool. All right, good luck. All right, and we are going to be starting off with... We seem to have ourselves a lot of Niflkongs on the channel already. This one's coming with a capture pip. For those that haven't seen it yet, it's 12 power, 2 armor. You can only play with the other half. Search your deck and discard pile for any number of Niffle creatures. Reveal them and put them into your hand. Shuffle your deck. Fight Reap. You may destroy a friendly Niffle creature. If you do, deal 3 damage to a creature, steal 1, and destroy an enemy artifact. That card really just does everything, doesn't it? Very cool. How exciting is that to see? Here on the channel, once again, Niflkong. Unoya, 6 power. After an enemy creature is destroyed fighting it, gain an amber and heal 2 damage from it. That's a nice card. Amber Spine Mongrel, 3 power, hazardous 3. After an enemy creature reaps, gain an amber. Song of the Wild. For the remainder of the turn, each friendly creature gains reap, gain an amber. Okay, a second one of those. Oh man. A third Song of the Wild. This one does have a capture pip on it. 3 Songs of the Wild and technically only 3 creatures so far. Let's see a lot more untamed creatures here, please. Reclaimed by Nature. Amber, whenever you play it, purge an artifact. Resolve its bonus icons as if you'd played it. There we go. Niffle Ape, 3 power. While it's attacking, ignore, taunt, and elusive. A second one goes well with the Kong, of course. Ooh, Lost in the Woods. Amber pip and a draw pip. Choose 2 friendly creatures and 2 enemy creatures. Shuffle each chosen creature into its owner's deck. Always a great card to see. And of course, it's coming. Amber, whenever you play it, search your deck and discard pile for either half of a gigantic creature, reveal it, and put it into your hand. Shuffle your deck. Great card, kind of has that help from future self time traveler aspect to it. Helps make gigantic creatures much more reliable, and comes with the Amber. Now we're on to Sanctum. Scrivener Fabian, 3 power. It enhanced 2 capture pips. When you resolve a capture bonus icon, you may choose to steal 1 instead. This card is really good. We already saw, I guess, well, one of the capture pips in here. Wait, no, there was 2. Because we also had the Niflkong and one of the Songs of the Wild. So there is a chance that could be the only pips. It'd be a pretty big shame if our only capture pips did fall in Untamed. But let's hope we get some in Sanctum so you can basically play this card, play a capture pip, and actually turn it into a steal. Oh! A second one. Come on, capture pips in Sanctum. Gizzleheart Standard. It's an artifact. Amber, whenever you play it. Each friendly creature with Amber on it gets +1 armor. Play Exalt a friendly creature. Bring Low. Amber, whenever you play it. Also enhance the capture pip. Capture all but 5 of your opponent's Amber. Distributed among any number of friendly creatures. Smite. Ready and fight with a friendly creature. Deal 2 damage to the attacked creature's neighbors. Gizzleheart's Zealot, 4 power. Enters play ready and enraged. General Salvador with a capture pip and a damage pip. 4 power, 2 armor. It enhanced 2 more capture pips. Oh man. What are we? About halfway through Sanctum. A little beyond that. Please let us see some more capture pips. Another General Salvador. This one with a damage pip. Font of the Eye. It's an artifact. Omni. If an enemy creature was destroyed this turn, a friendly creature captures an Amber. I very much enjoy that they put Omni on this, because if your opponent goes to 6 Amber, essentially every house in your deck is still able to take them off a key, as long as you have creatures to fight with. Oh, here we go. Command here. Amber, whenever you play it, with the capture pip. For the remainder of the turn, after you play another card, a friendly creature captures an Amber. Burning Glare. Amber, whenever you play it, enhanced a damage pip. Stun an enemy creature or stun each enemy mutant creature. Bulwark, 4 power, 1 armor, assault 2. Each of Bulwark's neighbors gains assault 2. Very nice. And oh my god. Whoa, wait a minute. Oh, guys, this is insane. Oh, this is nuts. I cannot believe this. Keith, you are so lucky. Oh, wow. 2 gigantic creatures in one deck. I cannot believe this, guys. This one comes with a capture pip right there. Let's read what Ultra Gravitron does. 10 power, 3 armor. As with all gigantic creatures, you have to play with the other half. Play, archive the top 5 cards of your deck. Fight, reap. Discard a card from your archives. If you do, purge a creature and resolve each of its bonus icons as if you had played it. This is a great effect. I love the archiving 5 cards. That's just insanity. I cannot believe there are 2 gigantic creatures in this deck. Oh, this is so cool. Has anyone else captured this on camera yet? Alright, Umbra Bot with a capture pip, 3 power elusive. Reap, discard a card from your hand. If you do, draw a card. It's coming. I was just thinking about this actually. This is really cool, guys. The fact that you have 2 It's Coming in here, it doesn't say you have to search for this gigantic creature in this house, right? So we have a potential to call Logos, use It's Coming to get the other half of the Niflkong, so you can play the Niflkong on the next turn. This is going to make this deck so much more consistent. This is insane. We've read this earlier. Don't have to go through it again. Oh, wow. That is insane to think about. Sloppy Lab Work. Amber, have you played? Archive a card, discard a card from your hand. Fission Bloom, it's an artifact and enhance the draw pip. Action! The next time you play a card this turn, resolve each of its bonus icons an additional time. Ooh, let's see some more pips from Logos then. Titan Engineer, 6 power. While it is not on the flank, keys cost +1 amber. Excellent card. Ooh, a second one, this one with the capture pip. Opposition Research, enhance the damage pip. Enemy creatures cannot reap during your opponent's next turn. Okay. Nice little amber control card there. Efference and Principle. Each player loses half their amber, rounding down the loss, gain 1 chain. I am so happy we have a very large amber control card in this deck. This has a lot of smaller ones, and this is just really, really good looking. I like it quite a bit. Oh, a second. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, no. Oh, do you guys see it? Do you see it right there? No. Oh. Oh my gosh, okay, let's talk about why this is really bad. Oh no, you got so lucky and then this happened. Okay, I regained my composure. Okay, so it has 2 capture icons on it, right? Okay, I'm good. I'm back, I'm really here. Calm down, here we go. So it has 2 capture icons on it. Unfortunately, you're gonna have to resolve that first before you do this. Meaning instead of them losing the amber, you're gonna put some of it onto your creatures that they can take back. Oh, that is a shame. But you know what? At least it's still an amber control card in some way. But booked in 4 power, reap, play the top card of your deck. Wow, this thing really looks awesome. I am very impressed with this deck. 2 gigantic creatures in 1 deck. How many of those even exist? Oh, wow. Okay, let's get our amber up in here. What a cool looking deck. So, let's see. Ooh, there wasn't too much inside of Logos. Let's see what Sanctum had for us. Okay, not too bad. Let's see, Untamed. Those Songs of the Wild. I wonder if we'll actually get amber off those. We can pull the Mongrel up. Unsure. Man, same with this card. Very hard to evaluate whether or not we're going to get the amber. Hold on, what does the Niflkong say? You steal one, right? I guess we'll put that up. Maybe count that as some amber. These gigantic creatures are harder to get off the board, so let's call that 1 that we expect to get off that. Maybe, let's not even do that. Let's call this together 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay, 14 is not bad. Considering 4 cards in this deck are halves of gigantic creatures. Alright, let's see our amber control. So we got the Kong. Mongrel might prevent them from reaping because they have to get this guy off the board. Let's see, we've got a lot of capture pips we're going to have to look for in here. Let's see, standard, no. Bring low, very nice, Commander. Stunning all your opponent's mutant creatures, that could help. So we'll throw that up there, I guess. Efforts and Principles. Okay, Opposition Research. Titan Engineers for sure. Okay, the capture there, and then this gigantic creature also has the capture. Very wild that both of those had captures on them. Font of the Eye, we discussed it earlier, very powerful. Okay, not bad there. The Fabians aren't adding to our Amber Control count, but they are turning capture pips into steals, and that's going to be very important, very cool thing that this deck has. Alright, so for Amber Control we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Wow, 15 is a pretty good number. Although part of those are attached to gigantic creatures, we don't know just how often we can play them. But as I mentioned earlier, this deck should do it better than just about any other because you have 2 different It's Comings in here. Let's now bring up the creatures. Got a decent amount. Let's see here. If I had to guess off the top of my head, I mean, it wasn't a big number. Definitely less than 18, I think. Well, I guess we're about to find out. We could almost count It's Coming in there. It's kind of interesting to think about, but it's still only adding to 1 creature. Yeah, I don't know the best way to evaluate those as far as our creature count's concerned. And we're definitely going to combine the gigantic halves together to just equal 1. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. We got some pretty cool effects across these creatures. Okay, let me think a little bit about this. So Niflkong obviously can create effects where we're destroying our opponent's artifacts, stealing some amber, doing some other things. The Ultra Gravitron here, this is really going to add to your card selection. This is interesting. Plus, I love the effect of being able to purge your opponent's creatures. That is so sweet. Ultra Graviton has to be one of the better gigantic creatures just because if your opponent does have a way to deal with this immediately, you are going to have 5 cards in your archives to help some future turns. Okay, I want to see how much of a mover this is. So we got 5 there. Let's kind of just pull a few up. I know we had a draw pip hiding in here somewhere. Thought Bookton will help move the deck a little bit. Let's see, we got the Reap effect there doing it. We might just miss the draw pip as I try to find some other things. Let's see, oh, there it is. It's Coming. You know what? Those are going to help move the deck a little bit too, so we can throw those up there. Sloppy lab work, and that might be the end. Yes, it is. So cards that are helping us with card quality are helping us move through the deck. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's not bad considering one of those 7 is getting 5 cards off the top of our deck. That is really cool. We got to put these guys up together. We just got to see these things. Let's do this. And if I end up making this the thumbnail, which I won't, no one's going to believe that this was all in one deck, right? That's impossible. I might eventually change it back to this. See if I can fix this side. That is so cool, guys. Man. How many of you even have these cards on their own, right? Let alone both in the same deck. Oh, it's so hard to get past that. Even if this deck isn't great, that is just a cool feature. But honestly, I think the deck's not bad. Has some good board control between the 2 giant creatures, the Lost in the Woods. We didn't have any real big board wipes, though, so that might be a little bit of this deck's problem. I like its amber control, though. A lot of capture pips. We had the Titan Engineers. You had ways to take your opponent off check no matter how high they go, thanks to Bring Low. That's pretty powerful. We had artifact control. I mean, this deck has a lot of things that make for a very powerful deck. Artifact control is necessary, but the one place it is lacking has to be the board control. Other than a lack of board control, there's no taunts in here to protect those 2 Fabians. That could have taken this up a notch. But there was only a few cards I wasn't too interested in. I think they're mostly in the back now. Hold on. Songs of the Wild, we need to see exactly how many untamed creatures we have to see if they're going to be any good. And with the Fission Bloom, we really didn't have too many additional bonus icons besides on the Efforts in Principle, and we do not want to double those in any way, shape, or form. Alright, let's check out how many untamed creatures are in here. 5 is going to be about average. We really want to see 6. Otherwise, these aren't going to do too much. At least one of them, I guess, is a capture pip. The other 2, we'll see how it goes. Let's check it out. So here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 5 is all of the untamed creatures we have, and I can't say that they're necessarily gonna survive a lot. Yes, we have the 12 power Niflkong, we have the 6 power right here, but the others are 3. This one at least can survive smaller fights because it has the hazardous 3. But the other 2 creatures are Niflapes, and they're not gonna have great odds of surviving on the board to be able to reap with. And also, what's more important is, if you guys saw the first video when we opened up Niflkong, I mentioned it, there's a good chance if you get this guy on the board, you want to keep the Niflapes in your hand. So on a following tournament, if you fight and reap, you can make sure you play the Nifl first, destroy it, and get all these crazy effects, because that is just way too good to pass up. I would much rather risk not drawing another card at the end of my turn, just so I have the chance of getting these effects the following turn. 3 damage can kill a creature, stealing an amber is amber control, and destroying an enemy artifact. How many cards are worth even 2 of those effects? And you're getting all 3 of them. That's very, very good. I'm gonna have to say the best house in this particular deck might actually go to Sanctum in a weird way. I think it's kind of the best supporting house in here, thanks to the Font of the Eye, and actually, let's see here. Where is it? Right up here, Smite. I like Smite here with the 2 gigantic creatures, because that means we can play a gigantic creature, doesn't matter which one it is. Then on the next turn, if we go into Sanctum, have the Smite, ready and fight with that creature, get that Niflkong effect, I guess if we play the Ape in that situation, if we think we're going to go Sanctum, or be able to purge an opponent's creature with the Ultra Graviton. That's pretty sweet. Plus, the Sanctum did have a decent amount of amber control and potential steals there. It had ways to control the board a little bit better. Bulwark is great for taking creatures off the board without getting any damage back on yours. Burning Glare. Yeah, the Sanctum here, in a weird way, even though it's the one without the gigantic creature, just really kind of complements the others. I guess, honestly, though, raw power, we're going to have to give it to Logos. Wow, Keith, this deck is really awesome. I cannot believe we opened up a double gigantic deck. Congratulations to you. I'm sure there are a pile of people that are just envious right now. This was a really cool thing to see. Alright everyone, well thank you very much for watching my videos, and I'll see you next time.